you ready for a new adventure? If so, then come along and join me and other women that want to feel more in control of their life, more energized, and simply feel healthier and happier. Because yes, you can fall in love with living all over again. It's just a matter of catching the right vision, getting the latest health information, and having the love and support. Hi, I'm Coach Liz, professionally trained wellness coach. And on this road trip, we're going to stop at 3 destinations that are going to help us on our way to wellness. First, we're going to stop at a farmer's market. We're going to talk about a controversial style of eating. Then we're going to hit up the road and travel to the Fitness Health Club. We're going to talk about how to get heart healthy. And finally, we're going to stop at a spa and resort. We're going to talk about stress and how it can make you gain weight. But first, we're going to meet a very special friend of mine. She's going to join us on our trip and talk a little bit about her life. She's waiting for us at the farmer's market. So let's go meet up with her. Well, Irene, thank you for joining us today on our trip.
Thank you for inviting me. I'm looking forward to our trip.
Yeah, you're really going to love our first stop, the farmer's market. I really love it because you get to focus on the good-for-you fruits and veggies straight from the local growers without getting tempted or distracted with the chips and the sodas at the checkout counter. So if you're starting to eat healthy, the farmer's market is a great place to get started. Which brings us to our YouTube channel where Mary sent in a video asking us about a certain style of eating called paleo. Let's hear what she has to ask.
Hi Coach Liz, I'm Mary, and at my health club I've overheard people talk about eating paleo. So I'm curious, what does it mean?
Now thank you, Mary, for that question. Okay, the Paleolithic diet, or paleo for short, is based off of one question, and that is, what is the most natural way our bodies were designed to eat? Now that's going to resemble the way our ancestors ate many, many years ago before there was companies that manufactured food in laboratories. Now the main benefit of this diet is that it eliminates all the processed foods and it focuses just on lean meats, seafood, fruits, veggies, and seeds. And it is said that by eliminating all the processed food, you also drastically reduce the inflammation in your arteries. Now the reason this diet is said to be controversial is because it also calls for the elimination of dairy products, which is cheese and milk, and that is a great source of calcium. However, those that follow the paleo diet do say that they get great sources of calcium from green vegetables such as broccoli. So there you got it. That is the paleo style of eating with its controversy. Now, I've worked with Irene and I helped her go 4 pound sizes in just 8 months. Tell us a little bit, Irene, about how you did this.
Well, at first I thought I wasn't going to like healthy foods because I was used to eating out a lot. But then I started experimenting with different recipes and I started liking it, liking healthy foods. And my taste buds started changing.
Yeah, so then the key was that she started off slowly, experimenting, and then she looked for the good deal so it wouldn't be expensive. So thank you, Irene, for sharing your story. I wish we had more time to hear about how she transformed all the areas of her life. But for now, she's going to drive us to our next stop, which is the Health Fitness Club. You ready to go?
Let's go.
All
I'm
right.
ready.
So Lene sent us a video concerning her busy lifestyle. Let's see what she has to ask.
Hi Coach Liz, this is Lene. I work full-time and have teenage boys. I'm really busy. I can't seem to find the time to get some exercise in. What's your advice on how can you get started?
Now Lene, thank you for that question, and I totally understand you. We are all living in this fast-paced, frenzy world, so I know it's hard to find the time to exercise. But the good news is that now you can exercise in short intervals of time and you can get great health benefits. Lene, if you can find 15 to 20 minutes and you can start off just by marching in place. Just march in place, make sure you get your heart rate up until you start breaking the sweat. And once you're there, recover for 35 to 45 seconds and then start it up again. And start doing this alternate recovering and exercising for about 20 minutes. And that's all you need. So remember, it's not about how long, but it's the intensity. So this is a very easy exercise to start off. However, if you haven't exercised in a while, make sure you get with your medical provider and get clearance. So are you ready to go to our next stop?
Yes, let's go.
All right, let's go. our spa and resort stop, we're going to learn about stress by answering a question from Jo Lynn. Let's see her question.
So when I get stressed out from my 1-year-old and from working and my husband, and I eat junk food, I eat chocolate, I eat fast food, why can't I get stressed out and want to eat vegetables and fruits and the good stuff? Can you help me out?
Well, Jo Lynn, thank you for that great question. It's a great observation. And now we would all have the best complexion, the best bodies if when we got stressed out, we would eat fruits and veggies. But like you mentioned, when we get stressed out, we go for chocolates and greasy French fries. And that there is a great explanation for that. It's a scientific explanation. It's a little lengthy, so hang in there with me. Okay, so here's the way it works. When we're stressed out because we're constantly thinking about problems or worries, our bodies respond to that stress. And it sends a signal to our brain, letting the brain know that there is stress. So what our brain does, it immediately sets off a chain reaction that floods our bodies with fats, with sugars, and stress hormones to prepare the body for that emergency, either fight or flight. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen or heard stories about mothers picking up a heavy car to rescue their child.
Yes.
Well, they have the energy to do that because of all that energy of fats, sugars, and stress hormones. So our body prepares us for that so-called emergency. Now, here's the problem though. Because of the stress hormones, we get that craving for chocolates and all the sugary stuff because our body wants that fat and sugar to prepare us for that emergency situation. But here's where the problem lies. We don't really have an emergency situation. We're not fighting, we're not running, so all that excess sugars, fats, and stress hormones stay in excess in our circulatory system. And after a while, that can lead you gaining weight or having cardiovascular diseases. So that's a great observation. You know, that craving for chocolates is actually a biological response. And there's more details to this. So we definitely have to continue this in our Facebook. So we'll continue it on our Facebook. And for now, Irene, I think I got a little stressed out talking about all that stress. So we need some feel good. So let's go to our next stop to feel happy.
Okay.
Let's go. Well, what's a wellness road trip without having the time to share our favorite stories? Well, every show, we're going to select a winner who either sent us their video or their photo of a special moment in their life that made them love life. And on this week, we selected Sandra as our winner. She sent in a video of her daughter, Hannah. Let's watch it.
I'm gonna yodel for my talent show, so here's a little thing I learned. Hey, hey, yo, oh, my lady who, my lady who, my lady who. That's pretty much all I know.
Hey, well, you got my vote.
Yeah,
She's great.
that was good.
Yeah, well, thank you so much, Sandra, for sending in that video. And for being the winner, you're going to get a gift certificate so you can choose your spa so you can get relaxed. All right. Well, Irene, thank you. She's going to hang out here in the Think Goodness Zone while we go wrap up the show. Well, today's road trip went by a little too fast, but that's okay because we had tons of fun visiting all those tour destinations. And we got reminded that eating natural, fresh, organic fruits and veggies is best for our bodies. And we also learned that moving for 15 to 20 minutes, continued movement until you break a sweat will help you lose weight. And we also learned what stress does to our bodies. So we learned tons. So make sure to invite your friends next time. And if you're interested to know where we're going next time or have any questions, visit our Facebook. Irene, thank you for joining us, and thank you everybody for sending in your videos. Until then, remember, it's an adventure, so choose to love life.